Here we go.
I'm good right here.
That's not this type of show. Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a seat. Have a seat. Let's get started. It's going to be fun today. It's going to be fun. Let's have a seat. Thank you. Have a seat. Thank you, everybody. Let's get started. Let's get started. Let's get started, everybody. Here we go. Thank you. Okay. Lady, thank you, everybody. I got to tell you, today is an unusual day because other than like 3 people, the entire audience is filled with people that have no idea who I am. That's right, because we have a show takeover today. I have called them some of my, well, top 10, absolutely, my favorite guests of all time. And they're going to scream again because I'm going to say it. Yamhaus is here. They're a local band. And our audience is filled with their fans. And who's in the middle of the audience? Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Shane Wells over there. Hi, Shane.
Hey.
How you doing?
New location.
New location. You look great.
Hey, thanks. Appreciate it.
You look sensational. How you doing?
Can't actually see you.
No, hey, out there. Hey, what are you doing?
Good. I'm good.
Yeah, you back me up here, Shane. Were they not, like I didn't, admittedly, I knew of them, but I didn't know a lot. They came on the show, when was it, Jeff? Early December, and we got done with that show, and didn't we say it in the office, Shane? Some of the best guests we've ever had in 4 seasons. Yeah.
I think, like, we were all floored. I mean, even, like, every single staff member here was like, those are the greatest guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
They're just fun, and they're willing, and we're gonna play Never Have I Ever with them a little bit later. Yeah, we have some interesting questions, believe me. And plus, they're gonna be performing live. They're basically taking over the show. But right now, yeah. Hey. 2 things before we get started. First, thanks for all the emails. People are continuing to be concerned about my never-ending cough. I'm going to the doctor as soon as the show's over because I got to get it taken care of. Yeah, I'm sick of it. Number 2, before we get started, I want to say a word of congratulations and a word of love for a former colleague of mine. You may have heard in the news or seen the commercials that WCCO's Mark Rosen is retiring tonight. Tonight is his final broadcast after an amazing, listen to this, 50-year career at WCCO. Now, usually in local TV, you don't talk about other TV stations. I think that's just ridiculous. You guys know there are other stations. And I think it's even more ridiculous today because Mark deserves all the attention he's getting. I consider it one of the great blessings of my career that at age 22, I started at WCCO in 1997, and I had the great fortune of working with Don Shelby, Amelia Santinello, and Mark Rosen. And let me tell you, this is how you know people are professionals, is the fact that they treated everybody, whether you were at the front desk, whether you were the person sweeping the set, or whether you were like me, a 22-year-old who listens to police scanners from midnight till 8 a.m. Mark Rosen didn't have to even look in my direction, but even then, he took the time to get to know me and has been a dear friend. And then many years later, I went back to CCO in 2014, and Mark wrote me just the sweetest email, welcoming me back to the family. And to say that I worked with that man is, again, something that I'm very grateful for in my 20 years on television. And now Mark is getting ready to enjoy a much-deserved retirement. When they write the book on Twin Cities Broadcasting and they get to the chapter of sports, Mark Rosen's face will be in the beginning of that chapter. He's the best. He's the best. And people always ask when I do Q&As, hey, what's what's Alex like, and what's, people always want to know what the people are like on television, and it has been a delight of mine over the years when people find out I worked over there. Hey, what's Rosie like? He's as nice as he is talented. So Rosie, I love you. God bless you and your lovely wife, and enjoy retirement, my friend. Enjoy retirement. Now, let's get started. We have a show to do because we got to get Yamhaus out here. But first, it's time for the hot dish. Here we go, everybody. Here we go. You guys see that animation with the hot dish? A lovely woman asked for the recipe for that hot dish. I don't know what it is. Let's get started. It's the most... Shane, we got to work on that recipe, girl.
I know, you got to come up with one.
Yeah, we talked about the show of the winter TV season a couple days ago. All of you are watching this. It's nuts. The second episode of The Masked Singer aired last night, and there was one performance that had a lot of people buzzing this morning. Look at this.
I recognize the voice.
Someone did, but who is it? Now that's the Bee singing Chandelier. I can't believe I'm saying this. Now, we have no idea who it could be. Some people have said Shaka Khan. It's maybe Gladys Knight? Maybe Gladys Knight. Yeah, I was listening to the tenor of her voice. Maybe Gladys Knight. Well, another singer who was eliminated and their identity was revealed. Who was it? Take a look. Yeah, it was comedian Tommy Chong, everybody. From Cheech and Chong. Shane, one of your favorites, right, Shane?
I was like, I don't know who that is. But then when you said Cheech and Chong, I'm like, oh, the Chong of the Cheech.
The Chong of the Cheech.
Yeah.
I'm sure he loves being referred to in that way, yeah. I'm not joking. Shane can tell you, everybody is talking about the show, and, the ratings have been nuts. This is just an average, but I average about 5 times the normal ratings for that time slot. It's nuts. Shane, do you like it other than just the clips we watch for the show?
I mean, once you get over the terror of the costumes.
Yeah, I know.
It's kind of entertaining, and I like that the judges are take a back seat to the contestants, which is the opposite of every other show out there.
Yeah. Next to the dish, the cast for the next season of Celebrity Big Brother has been leaked. Now, this isn't confirmed by CBS, but what are they going to do? I mean, sue us? Anyway, the headlines, Celebrity Big Brother. The headliners of the group, allegedly, that'll protect us if I say that, yeah, allegedly, are Caitlyn Jenner, former White House press secretary Sean Spicer.
Wait, you can stop right there.
Okay, I'll watch right there.
Yeah,
okay,
leave that graphic up for a while. Wow.
Yamhaus, rumored to be in the cast as well. It's going to be a trick I have in my pocket today. Anytime I want the audience to clap, I'll just say Yamhaus. Also rumored to be in the cast, singer Aubrey O'Day, former SNL cast member Bobby Moynihan, Queer Eye's Carson Kressley, who's now on RuPaul, and Lindsay Lohan's mom.
Oh, my.
And Tanya Harding. Yeah.
Wow.
Shane, we are so party at my house. We're watching this together.
Can we have a moment too? Didn't Aubrey O'Day? She had a relationship with Donald Trump Jr. And then Sean Spicer's in the house.
Yes.
He used to work.
Yes, a lot of political dealings. Celebrity Big Brother debuts on January 21st. And look, if you want to know how much they make, they each make $100,000 to be on there. So yeah, and the winner gets $250. Okay, let's move on. Next in the dish, everybody, the Academy Awards still doesn't have a host. And we're a day from, And it appears, listen to this though, this is what's changed. It's going to stay that way. Variety is saying producers are planning to select a crop of A-listers to introduce segments instead of relying on one marquee name. Now, you guys know this all comes after the whole Kevin Hart debacle. He stepped down after some old tweets came up. I don't want to go through that again. Last night on Colbert, he talked about the jokes he would have told. Look at this.
You know, people go to the Oscars, but they're not there to laugh because everybody's waiting for their moment. Everybody's uptight.
Terrible audience.
Everybody's uptight.
It's a thankless job hosting the Oscars.
Listen, nobody can breathe or move. The clothes are fitted to perfection. Everybody's neck is as straight as it can be. And the only thing they know how to do is this when the camera comes. All right? So I was going to say, relax. Relax. The one thing that you don't want to become is a meme. That's what you don't want to be. A meme.
Is that what these are?
A meme, yes. These are the
They
memes.
sent these out here.
A meme will end your career. And I was going to show previous memes. So, do you have them?
I
You
have
the
them.
memes?
What order do these go in?
You can
This
show that
first
one
one?
first. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
This is my good friend, Nicole Kidman. This became a meme. This almost ended Nicole. You see this right here?
Right here. Can't clap.
Yes, well, they quarter in the bag, clap. It was the middle of a clap, and they saw that she had boomerangs for hands, right there. You don't
want to be a meme, no. Okay. Here's my idea, and if the Academy wants to use this, and I hope they will, Shane, and I'm going to be curious of what you think. I think this will solve so many problems. It's going to cut down on time. It's going to streamline the show. No host. But what you do is, you come out of the open of the Oscars. You do a fun little montage of Hollywood, get people in the mood. You come out, and then the announcer says, welcome to the Academy Awards. Please welcome. And what you do is, you do pairings. And the first pair that comes out, make it monumental. But all the pairings, here's my idea, you make them reunions. We love reunions. That's why Entertainment Weekly does a reunion issue every year. You reunite screen couples or screen pairs, like you bring like Whoopi Goldberg and Demi Moore out from Ghost, or you do Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan, or you know what I mean? You reunite people, and then you reunite them, Shane, and then they come out, and instead of different people introducing each award, which, think about it, after the introduction, they walk to the stage, the clapping, that's a minute. That's a minute or a minute and a half for each presenter? No. You have these pairings come out, like you get Julia Roberts and Richard Gere to come back out, you know? You get Pretty Woman. Then they introduce 4 awards. So that way you're not having to switch presenters. It's like bing, 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 bing. And then then it's like, okay, ladies and gentlemen, the cast of 9 to 5. And then you bring them out. You know what I mean? Shane, are you with me?
Well, I mean, I feel like it
What? Just say yes, Shane.
Yes.
Thank you. We'll be right back, everybody. Back after this. Need relationship advice? Oprah's here for you. The O and Bestie Gail have launched a new series that is filled with all types of O wisdom. Then Dax Holt will join us live. He has picks and the details about Harry and Meghan's lovers retreat. And I've called them some of my favorite guests of all time. Today, Yamhaus is basically taking over our show. We'll talk to the guys about their unbelievable career that's only getting better. Plus, they're performing live. It's going to be so much fun, so you stay right there.
Fully appreciate how many jokes you generate to then have the jokes you do for the Globes. You have some that you chose not to do that you would like to read now.
Yes, I mean only because there's so little time and you've got to choose. What,
yeah, you don't get a lot of time.
But there were a lot of jokes we really loved that we didn't get to cover, and I thought if it was okay with everyone here, I would just bang through a bunch that we didn't get to do.
Yeah, all right, great. Okay.
All right. So just imagine that I'm on stage at the Globes. Around 1,300 people attended the Golden Globes this year, and only one will leave. Yeah. Crazy Rich Asians is up for 2 awards, and Crazy Rich White People are up for the remaining 200.
Okay, now that was good. That should have been left in there. Welcome back, my friends. Andy Samberg on his his pal, still his SNL pal, Seth Meyers. Now, before I get started, it was unfair. We had to cut to commercial break, and I didn't let Shane speak about the Oscars. So, Shane, yeah, I know.
No, now I'm just going to build the anticipation. You have to wait to hear why I thought it wasn't the greatest
We don't
idea.
have time. Yamhaus is here, Shane.
Right?
Yeah. She's an Oscar nominee who used to work at the Chanhassen Dinner Theater. But last night on the Late Late Show with James Corden, Amy Adams also revealed that she once worked at the Gap, and she had an interesting encounter with the late Whitney Houston. Look at this.
Exactly right.
Whitney Houston
Yes.
come into the Gap when you were there.
And I was like, got a Gap actor, you know?
Absolutely.
Hello. Welcome to the Gap.
What
Is there
happened?
anything I can help you with? Let me tell you about our T-shirts that are on sale.
She wouldn't have it like that.
Oh no. She went back into the dressing room and requested anybody else.
Is that right? Is that right?
True. It's
Really?
true.
So anybody but that
else.
girl?
Exactly right.
Yes.
Wow.
Which made me laugh because I agreed that I was annoying, but I couldn't stop doing my job.
We all have had jobs like that. See, Tyler Perry's on the couch too. He talked about working as a hotel housekeeper and meeting Oprah Winfrey, asking her for an autograph. Well, full circle moment. Now the two are really good friends. Shane, I know that you famously worked at the Buckle. Shane worked at the Buckle in Waka Waka, Washington.
So close.
Were there any weird Buckle rules that you had to do a spiel when people walked in? Do you remember any of your
There was no spiel, but there was if you sold the most, you got on a board with a star. So I just made all my friends come shop with me for the school year. So I always was at the top. I didn't actually do anything at all.
You weren't really a good employee.
I wasn't upselling everyone. No.
No, when I worked in the Disney store, before I was fired for not being perky enough, thank you, Yamhaus fans. I'm telling you, But before I was fired, when people would wait in line, you had to entertain them. So you had to learn all this Disney knowledge. This is not a joke. I don't think they still do this. But you had to learn all of these Disney trivia. So you would have to walk up and go, hello, while you're waiting for your purchase, would you like to know that there's an easy way to remember the 7 dwarfs? And the person would hopefully say, sure, tell me, freak. And then I would say, well, it's 2 S's, 2 D's, and 3 emotions. Sleepy, Sneezy, Dopey, Doc, Happy, Bashful, Grumpy. And then they would be amazed or run out with their children. Frightened, yeah. Only thing I remembered. Next in the dish, BFFs Oprah and Gayle are giving relationship advice as part of a new video series called The OG Chronicles. And they talked about how this is so uncomfortable because you don't think of Oprah and Gayle in a sexy way, but they talked about how they used to try to spice up their relationships. Look at this.
But I would say
You do costumes?
no, I don't do costumes. Once
schoolgirl?
Oh my God. Once I
You
tried.
play nurse and he plays bad doctor?
No.
Okay.
Once I tried this. This is so many years ago, and I got the whole negligee thing, and I'm standing at the stairs when he comes in, and he literally comes in. Stedman walks right past me and says, "What are you doing?"
I got one better. Wrap myself up with saran wrap.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. When I was married, put on the trench coat. He came out and went, ta-da! And he went, what is that? So that's not good for your ego. So.
No. Kathy
Is that
Bates.
a thing?
I know. Shane, in our meeting today, when we were pitching this, we're like, okay, and Gayle talks about wrapping herself in a saran wrap. Shane goes, for what, weight loss? And he's like, no.
That's the only reason I think people would do that. No matter how good your body is, we don't want to see everything squished together in saran.
Kathy Bates tried that in fried green tomatoes. It didn't work very well. Still ahead, everybody. Here we go. Yamhaus is here. We're checking in with Dax Holt, who has dish on all things Hollywood, including an awkward encounter between Darren Criss and a member of the paparazzi. We're going to take a break, everybody. We'll be back after this. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Our half-hour hot dish continues, and for that, we turn to our insider to the stars. Ladies and gentlemen, Dax Holt from Hollywood Pipeline. Hello, Dax.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. You doing some arts and crafts there on that board behind you? What's going on with that?
I just realized my daughter's Barbie book was sitting out, so I figured I should probably move that out of the shot.
It's fine. It's fine. First up, we're getting our first look at Prince Harry and Meghan's country home, which I love. I like, this is going to be bigger than anything we have, where they're going to host some A-list friends. What's it look like?
Oh, well, they've already been hosting A-list friends. So this is their little secret, like farmhouse that people have been knowing about for a while. They didn't know where it was. They knew that they had this place that they would retreat to. Numerous, they basically are living there. No one knew where it was. Well, the Sun reported, hey, this is the Cotswold farmhouse, and we got our hands on some photos of it, and it's really, really cute. It's a 2.5 million pound home out in the country. It's in the rolling hills out there outside London, and basically it's got 4 bedrooms. One of them has been converted to a dressing room. It's got 2 kitchens, apparently, an upper kitchen and a lower kitchen, and the Sun had like an old photo of it, and we got our hands on some brand new shots, and it's beautiful. And apparently they've been living there for a while. They had it leased before the wedding, and they were living there, and they've been apparently having people like Serena Williams come out and stay there, Nick and Priyanka, George and Amal. Like, all these people have come through because it is such a private little secluded location that you can have a big party and no one would ever know about it.
Dax, I gotta tell you, I'm not critiquing you, but I don't think you should be allowed to call a house that big cute. That is like, come on.
Well, I feel like when it's a farmhouse, it seems cute for some reason.
That is not a farmhouse. It's a little quiet farm. Okay.
A cute little mansion.
Okay, yeah, exactly. Paparazzi, I love this story. So paparazzi, some guy congratulated Darren Criss on his Golden Globe win for the story of Gianni Versace. There's one little problem with the good thoughts, right, Dax?
Yeah, so the best part, so he is actually, this was the day after the Golden Globes, and he was having lunch with his mom, which I love because he actually thanked his firecracker Filipino mother in his speech, and then was having lunch with her the next day. And so the paparazzi catch him coming across the street, and the guy's like, Chris, congratulations on your big award. And Darren looks up, he's like, it's Darren, buddy, but thanks. Thanks. Mr. Camera Guy. And he was like very playful about it, and he like jumps in the car. But I'm thinking he's probably been used to this in his entire life. He's like, I know my last name does sound like a first name, but my first name is Darren.
Yeah. Proof you can win a Golden Globe and people still don't know who you are. Yeah. But people know who you are. Give it up for Dax Holt from Hollywood Pipeline. Thank you, Dax. If you want to follow Dax, follow him on social media. Search for Dax Holt. And don't forget to go to Hollywood Pipeline for the latest. Dax does such a good job. Still ahead, they are, listen to my Peter Brady voice, they are a band to keep your eye on. I'm going to tell you, fresh off their performance at First Ave, Yamhaus is here. We're taking over our show when we come back after this. Just last week, my next guests performed at First Avenue as part of the Best New Band show. That was just part with a fall of Yamhaus's show closing performance. Welcome back, the group that I've called one of my all-time favorite guests, Plural. They're a great band from Hudson on the brink of this will probably be the last time we can book them without a very exorbitant fee. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the guys from Yamhaus. We actually, before you leave, we have paperwork for you to sign that says the minute you make it really, really big, you still have to legally come here.
Come back to the Jason show. I like that.
Okay, I was talking to that, we were watching that clip together. There's a little fall there.
Yep, I fell.
Yeah. Nobody noticed, though.
I cut it out when I was editing it.
He cut it out, and I wanted him to keep it. I want to own it. It was my first stage dive, and it happened.
That was your first one?
Well, my first fall.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Yeah, I've stage dived before, I guess, but I really dove straight to the bottom.
You were committed.
Yeah.
No one was there to catch you.
It was a learning experience.
I asked you. I asked you guys this last time. I mean, you talk about First Ave. It's historic. I don't care if you're in Idaho, Tennessee, Texas.
That's right.
People know First Ave. What is it like? Do you ever get used to being on that stage?
I don't think so.
It's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Yeah. Okay, I'll mark it. I'll mark it down as a no for that one. Yeah.
It's kind of new every single time we do it. It feels like, wow, we can't believe we're here again. It's
Is it equal parts nerves or and excitement, or does nerves take over, or once you go out, nerves goes away and you're just in the moment?
Yeah, we've been there 3 times now, and
yeah,
we're nervous right before, and as soon as we hit that first note, I feel like we kind of all just like get into the moment.
You just get into the moment. Yeah. Well, and this, now we were looking at headlines after that show. The Star Tribune called you guys most ready to pop as far as commercial success. You guys are very active on social media. Do you look at headlines that day? Do you look at the critics? Does that matter to you?
I mean, we'd be lying if we said we didn't pay attention to that stuff, because I think every kid wants to, be a star someday and have people. But at the end of the day, we just got to keep doing what we're doing. I think that's the conversation we had, because we honestly, the reviews could have gone anyway, and really that doesn't change what we need to do.
But it's not bad when your local paper says you are the most likely to pop.
Super kind.
You guys are being humble, but I'm just saying.
Super kind.
Yeah, I mean, there are worse things that could be written. That's just fantastic. Yeah. What is the, you have family members in the audience. What is it, because you're right on that brink there, what does your family think of all of this so far?
It's a great question. Why don't you guys come up?
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
It's so unpredictable. It's like we think we know what we're doing some days, and then everything just gets completely derailed, and it's kind of like a...
They still feed us. Yeah. They still feed us.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
They do.
You can still go home.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like Zach's parents they're in the audience.
Yeah, they are.
We've titled that camera, Zach, the Zach Parent Cam.
I love that. That's a good one.
We're going to go to reaction shots throughout the entire show. How's everyone enjoying the show? Go to Zach's parents. That's right.
That's awesome.
Did you guys all, growing up, I know, I always wanted to do TV. Is this something growing up, you never really vacillated? You always kind of knew that you wanted to do a version of this?
Not really. I played sports a lot growing up, and I played with Lawrence and Seth and that kind of stuff, and it was almost like pick one or the other, but I always knew I wanted to, I always loved playing music, and then when this opportunity presented itself, kind of just took it and went with it.
How about you guys?
I knew I should probably look into trying to be a rock star when my favorite part about playing football was that a lot of people came. That made me excited.
That was your favorite part?
Lawrence is a performer at heart.
That was I played other sports, I loved them, but football was for sure the highlight because the whole town came. So I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah, there's a crowd.
Yes. But I definitely tried. I think by the time I was a senior in high school and then into early college, I definitely realistically tried to be other things first and then failed. Yeah. And then did this.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Well,
fair enough.
So the winter tour, so it starts tomorrow in Rochester. You guys are going to Chicago, Milwaukee, Detroit. Is it still weird? I say this, it's still weird for me to walk in and the fact that my name is on a wall.
Yeah.
Is it still weird for you guys when you go to you go to Chicago and your name is on a marquee?
Yeah.
Is that still kind of fun and a little magical for you guys?
Oh, yeah.
No, we're over it. We're over it. It's no big deal,
Minneapolis has been super good to us this last year, and so it's so different going to a different environment because you never know what to expect.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's they spell our name wrong.
Yeah.
It's
seriously?
Yamhaus
it's like a Starbucks coffee.
Yeah.
One time we showed up to a small venue and it said Yamhaus. Indie funk band.
Indie funk.
And we loved it. We thought it was amazing.
Yeah,
We've never heard ourselves described as that.
Indie funk band.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll take that.
Well,
that's good.
And just to brag on you a little bit more, so you have an EP release show at Astor Cafe, and it sold out so quickly. Correct me if I'm wrong. You added another one.
Yeah, not to that same location.
Not that location,
but yes,
we just had another show.
Yes, January 29th. Yeah. I'd love to see you there, wherever you're watching this from. Cambria Gallery on 7th in downtown Minneapolis, January 29th. Yeah. We're doing another Stargazer session.
And again, all of you watching, because we have an affiliate in Rochester. Hello, Rochester. Go see these guys.
Friday.
Yes, sir. go. Now, we're not done. We have 20 more minutes. We're not letting go. When we come back,
we're here.
I'm going to get out of here. We're going to actually let them perform live. We'll be right back. Everybody stay with us. Back right after this. I love the cam with the parrots. Oh, we moved it. Zach's parrots cam. Yeah. Welcome back, everybody. Back with the Yamhaus. The new EP. The new EP is Stargazer Sessions. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to shut my mouth because here's what we've been waiting for. Performing one of my favorite songs, West Coast. Give it up for Yamhaus, everybody.
Well, I've been hanging on the west coast of my heart, right where I'm meant to from the start. It's so much warmer than the secrets you've been holding in. Now don't you look at me sideways with those eyes, always acting like you ain't got the time. I can't imagine trying to carry what you hold inside. Oh no. But ooh, you got a reason to sing, and ooh, you're finding this sunny, and ooh, you should go back to the start, 'cause you can't hold on to what's inside your heart. I'm getting older, trying to find out what you mean, and in the end I guess sometimes it's really what you need. Hey, but these days I've been stumbling into the dark, trying to forget all the little parts. It's heavy luggage that I put down 'cause I finally see it. Oh, ooh, I've got a reason to sing, and ooh, I'm finding this sunny, and ooh, hold on to what's inside my heart. What's inside your, what's inside your heart, what's inside your heart. What you're doing has cut me to the bone, but I don't wanna be sad no more. Keep running that lonely road, 'cause you don't wanna be sad. I've been hanging on the west coast. Well, I've been hanging on the west coast. Yeah, I've been hanging on the west coast, and you can find me on the west coast. If you're with me, somebody say hey. Hey. Now say oh. Oh. Say hey. Hey. Say oh. Oh. Now say hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Say oh, oh, oh. Oh, what's inside your, what's inside your heart, what's inside your heart, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, then, ooh, you got a reason, and ooh,
Ladies and gentlemen, Yamhaus, stay right there. Told ya. Now you know. Now you know why they're the best. More with Yamhaus when we come back. Back after this, everybody. Stay right there. That sounded great.
Oh, how are we gonna get out? We're stuck. Oh, no, be careful. No. I can't believe we're here. 2019. We're getting all cleaned up for the road, because we're coming to a city near you. Please join us at one of our upcoming shows.
I love it. One of the best. That's our guest today, Yamhaus, promoting their winter tour and promoting it as only they can in a bathtub. That's right. Welcome back, everybody. I'm joined once again. Give it up for the guys. Lars, I usually try to start an interview with a compliment, but I mean it. You heard me introduce you, and I've said privately, when people come to the show as a host and as the crew can tell you, our biggest dream is for people to come and want to, we call it come and want to play. And you guys are sincerely, I call you guys one of my all-time favorite guests because you guys came to play and you treated everyone so great. And today you were here so early, you didn't have to be. And the crew talked about you, was like, they're the nicest guys ever. So thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Now the niceties are over. We're gonna play a little game of Never Have I Ever. So this is how it's gonna work. I'm gonna say, and I'm playing too. Where's my card? I'll play. Yeah. Here we go. You know how this works. I'm gonna say a statement like, "I've never eaten peanut butter," and if you have, you put "I have." You guys get it. It's not hard. It's good. Now now Zach's parents are in the audience, so we will make these PG questions. And if it borderlines on a little R, we'll go to the reaction shot of Zach's parents. Right, yeah. Okay. I like this. Here we go. First one. Never have I ever cried during a rom-com.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I have.
Which one?
No for you.
No, absolutely not.
No, absolutely not. Okay. Never have I ever snooped through a friend or family member's bathroom or bedroom.
I don't think so.
I don't think I have.
No? Okay.
For sure.
Zach's parents, he has. Let's see. Zach, would you like to say the family member that you snooped through?
No.
Okay, there we go.
Smart
Yeah,
choice.
that's good.
Okay, never have I ever flirted with someone much older than me. Come here. Ladies and gentlemen, Lars's girlfriend, Erin Schwab. That's right. Wow. You're married, Erin.
I'm not dead.
You little saucy minx. Okay. Never have I ever downloaded a Justin Bieber song.
Oh.
You're a liar. I mean, I've definitely listened to other people's, and by the time streaming came out, I was jamming.
Zach,
Streaming count? Does streaming count?
I mean,
Zach, is he lying or what's going on?
I think you're lying.
I like Justin Bieber. I don't think I've ever purchased a song of his.
No, that doesn't surprise me.
I'm just saying that.
Okay.
I'm just saying that.
We'll handle this later.
Yeah, we'll talk about it after.
Yeah.
Never have I ever forgotten the words to a song on stage.
Oh, yeah.
All the time.
Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah. Now, this next one seems ridiculous considering what we just saw on your Instagram, but never have I ever gone skinny dipping.
Oh.
Yeah. Feels good.
Leo, let's take a look.
We haven't gone
Let's
together.
go to Zach's parents right now. Let's go ahead. Yeah, there we go. Way to go. Do you see Mom looked like, Mom was frightened, Dad's like, okay. Yeah, sure, yeah. Okay, this is good. Never have I ever accidentally sent a text to the person that I was gossiping about.
I don't know if
Or let me broaden it out.
Yeah, broaden it out.
Have you ever sent a text to someone accidentally that was meant for somebody else?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Horrible.
I've been there.
Okay?
Should Zach still be in the band?
Zach can still be in the band.
I've sent that text to Zach.
Yeah.
Never have I ever went out with a crush, went out with someone that I met on social media. Not. Zach!
For all of you watching, take notes.
Zach!
Yeah. You have a chance.
Yeah. If you would like Zach's DMs, just go to his Instagram.
At Zach.
Yeah. Okay, let's check out, does Zach's dad approve? Let's go to the, yeah, there we go.
Whatever it takes.
Okay, never a file. Let me get a good one. Okay, here we go. Never have I ever called a date the wrong name.
I think I have.
No. Larson, you're the only one. Really?
Yeah. I think I've called a date my mom's name before. Yeah, like
That's
super
not
casual.
good.
I think so.
Now watch, your next date, you're going to
Allegedly.
call the person Aaron Schwab. Yeah, there we go, yeah. Guys, we're going to wrap things up when we come back. Stay right there. Back after this. Aaron Schwab. I know. Welcome back, everybody. Zach's parents right there, row 2. Shane joins me again.
I've stopped being a groupie and
Yeah.
moved back to hanging out with you here.
We are going to wait to announce it tomorrow, but something incredible happened during the commercial break. Aaron and Lars are now engaged. That's right. Aaron and Lars are now. That's right. That's right. So if you want to send engagement gifts, just send it here to the show. Yeah, that's right. Seriously, I got to credit you. You were the one, I forgot about this, you were the one that brought them to our attention. So yeah.
I wish I could take full credit, but I had somebody that said, hey, you might want to check these guys out, and she was onto something.
She was onto something.
Yeah.
I want to say also, before they're going to perform one more time, we couldn't think of a better way to close the show, but I want to say thank you to the crew, their crew, who sounded so good, made the band sound so good today. Thank you very much. And let me tell you, this is how cool they are. They have their manager's name, Oprah. Oprah. I mean, I wish our manager's name was Oprah.
I'm worried you're going to run off and join the band.
I want to join. Are you kidding me? I want to go. I'll be like a water boy or something. I want to go on tour with them. Anyway, I sincerely, thanks to everybody for coming out. This audience has been so tremendous. Thank you to the studio audience coming out. Greatly appreciate it. To our control room, Leo, and everyone in the control room for a really fun show today. Well, I got to tell you, before we go, Gwyneth Paltrow, we always like to do a little funny something before we go. Gwyneth was on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon last night and played a round of Slay It and Don't Spray It. Look at this.
This works. We're going to take turns trying to sing well-known songs, and we're going to have most of the lyrics in front of us on cue cards.
Okay.
But when the music stops, we'll only see a blank, and it'll be up to us to finish the line correctly.
Oh, no.
If you don't get the lyrics exactly right, the microphone in front of you will spray water in your face.
What?
But if you...
I'm living, I'm picking it up. Oh, I just wanted to come with me. We're gonna find us a
That is fantastic. We should.
We need to do that.
I'm going to say, we're in budget talks right now. I would like that for next season.
We'll just get a spray bottle.
I know, our version, look at that. Our version would be just a spray bottle that Aaron shoots us with. Yeah. Gwyneth talked about her recent wedding, saying she had an 80s-themed dance party right after the ceremony. That was good. Okay, let's get out. Let's stop talking.
No one wants to see us.
Nobody wants to see us.
I understand.
They want to see the guys. So please go support them on social media. They're fantastic. Just search Yamhaus on Instagram. They're hysterical. And I'm telling you, this will be the last time they're here without us paying about $50,000. So before we leave you today, another song from Yamhaus. The guys kick off their winter tour tomorrow night at the Castle Community in Rochester. Their new EP, right there, is called Stargazer Sessions. Go to yamhaus.com for everything about these guys. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Yamhaus. See you tomorrow.
Just step away from everything she says. Anything that she could ever want is right in front of her. And she could never pay or someone else to say what she's trying to get across to you. And she's a star You can see the look in her eye. Oh, she's a dream.